Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. We can make a difference. You know, all these days I have been sharing stories about Jesus, stories from the gospel, what we call the parables. And I want to continue. You know, I'm taking the story of every Sunday, the gospel of every Sunday. For today, I want to share another story of Jesus. One young man came to Jesus and asked him a question. But I must tell you, he did not ask with a good intention. The question was asked with the intention of trapping him. You know, they were all desperately looking for some traps, looking for some reason, some excuses to arrest Jesus, because they couldn't find anything against Jesus in what he said and what he did, because he was a good man, God, the Son of God, second person of the Holy Trinity. And so they sent a young man, a lawyer, an intelligent man, with this question: who is my neighbor? Now, Jesus could have easily said, this is a neighbor, or she is a neighbor. These are the characteristics of a neighbor, of a good neighbor. He didn't do that. Instead, he told him a story. The story was like this: a man was traveling, and he was attacked by bad guys. They almost left him half dead. And many people passed that way, including a Levite, a priest, a Pharisee, a businessman. Many people passed that way, but they all went away. They just pretended that they did not see this man dying. And after some time, a Samaritan came. He was going on a journey. He was a rich man. He was in a hurry, but when he saw the man, you know, almost dying, he came down from his animal, from his horse, and he looked after him. He tended him. He put oil, and then he took him on his animal, on his horse, and went to an inn and told the innkeeper, the people there, to take care of him, and left money with them. And he said, if I need to give more on my way back, I would pay everything. And then Jesus asked the listeners, those whom he was talking to, he asked them this question: tell me now, who according to you is a neighbor? Who according to you is a good neighbor? And of course they all said, the man who took care of him is the neighbor. And so, my dear friends, Jesus is giving a very powerful story. We must understand that we are called to serve people in need. We are not, called to be receiving everything from others. We are called to reach out to people, help out people in their need. And so Jesus very powerfully communicated a message: who is my neighbor? And we all know who is my neighbor: someone who is living next door, someone you meet on the way, or wherever you meet people, people who are in need. Someone who is in need is your neighbor, and you have a right as a brother, as a sister, to reach out to this person, reach out to these people, and do whatever you can as a good neighbor, like the Samaritan. And I am sharing with you this poem that I composed. Who is my neighbor? It's a poem in 24 lines. Look at it, read through the poems, pay attention to the poem, and see what lines in that poem have a special application to you, special meaning to you. Read them, think over them, ponder over them, and choose those words, your lines, and see how you can put those lines into your life, into your daily life, and how you and I, all of us, can touch the lives of people and make a difference, and get that saying, the maxim, we can make a difference. And I want all of you, all of us together, we will make a difference in the lives of people. Thank you, and God bless.
Who is my neighbor? Who is my neighbor? Asked the scholar. Jesus gave him no direct answer. He instead shared with him a story. The young man had his pride to bury. One who reaches out to others in need and generously seeks the hungry to feed. One who sees a brother in a stranger. Indeed, he is a praiseworthy neighbor. One who spreads a genuine smile around and brings hope to those who are sin-bound. One who consoles the depressed with kind words. He is a neighbor who lives by good deeds. One who can transcend human prejudice and accepts all with their color and race. One who treats others with love and dignity. Mark him, he is a man of integrity. One who always sees the glass half full and makes sacrifices to be helpful. One who has made forgiveness one's habit. Here is a neighbor you'll never forget. One who is very slow to pass judgment and sees in oneself a lot for improvement. One whose faith in God is solid as a rock. Here you have a neighbor who walks the talk.